Abusia, me fa kunya we na asemu akwa by Express GTV suni. Subscribe, like, share, comment, turn on the notification bell so na be a latest update bi awon so sabe den ebeka. Kana fo binum din komo akoru tu omo. Omo say Kevin Taylor at America. And a wajai ayo Okatakyie Afrifa e man be making history. Asset records. Ajai ni din wo ho. And ono de what Ghana ha and odidi mpanifo atem. Na I say bi and a Kevin Taylor komo bi onu so di efa wahin we and we atwa so e de ama.
Oh, the best king and the MPP. Oh, hene kase. And then Friday, we mean we ya. Nananie. Me re fina da se sia na me kai no and your Friday. And your Friday. Day.
And then your Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet just say me who the America dynamic what Friday.
And then Friday. It's exactly 7:30 p.m. Pong. Asimesi mi huna che nananie 2019 and another dan kweku fo ado aban etam Ghana sika 1.5 million Ghana cedis. Tete Ghana sika no 150 billion. Yes, one fankodi birthday oti krom ha abon si gold and odi atam. Well, when you also bu demo also bu ko jail we dwa Kevin akase tia ohene na ofi ne to na oji Ghana fo sika na e di eji mi meboa. Accountability series ye wo mu no. Nanaboga, and you know, and I'm quoting from the Bible. And I said, you know, capre, Yenesika, Obedi, GNPC, Yenia dia. Opa dia, tem dia, mammy, atem and fire home. Obeji, Sika dia, or Sanka with them. Mr. Boache, one uncle so called jail da. Sanka accountability, ye juma pa. Transparency or Ghana ne ye juma and anka wopa anka usronya mia anka se kroma etim ka jailu da otam Ghana sika 1.5 million ekufu ado tamo ma say fakodi wonum Mr. Boache yakokan ya na wudi e ma me no atem na Ghana no wonko abusuafo na kekere ye ka bibia for repanyini ye ka bibia woti nwuram ena nsem hunu 1.5 million wo betuma account a kire and ye di obi kotum adan so a teacher ni waje abansika 200,000 edi ye de obi kotum adan o nurse ni wo ti Ghana je 1.5 million di free wo de Mr. Boache nko so wudem to Miss Rogala.
How did I go? I never say.
To me, Esro Gala. I was saying na dem, Mr. Boache, I was so dem. I was saying Mr. Boache dem, I was saying Mr. Boache dem. I didn't know Mr. Boache dem because I was saying Mr. Boache dem. And could tell Mr. Boache dem, Mr. Boache, afa kutiko so AGCKD. Or hina wonum ya ode, or hina wonum ya ode. Or hina wonwene man ho, or hina asebio weni brisika. Mr. Boache also dem, I didn't tell Mr. Boache dem, I didn't tell Mr. Boache dem. I didn't know Mr. Boache dem, I didn't tell Mr. Boache dem. Mr. Boache dem if you say Mr. Boache afa Ghana sika twitwire akotwine num. So afa Ghana sika twitwire twine num dia na osa Mr. Boache dem. Osa Mr. Boache dem, osa Mr. Boache dem. Wo also with dem. You people don't have any moral right to talk about corruption under any government. Ghana National Petroleum Company, Corporation or whatever, they took 1.5 million for greening environment. Yet Tamsikabo we ma say fakodi birthday we dia say no. Fa em court ye twen. Greening environment ye wu 1 cedi. O de kwaya party chanchirechi. Accountability Friday. And a man for betwa hu hia na mu kun ntwi na mo weye. Na mo nim say Kufuor the be president for 100 years. Mumbu Ghana for and a mo teacher bi and a mo bogalam say na we botuo na we kun nyonko na ye di sigana sika be sie ho and a mo tie sika so na mo die ma amenom atem ya waka kire wo say e wo say Kufuor oye nyoma ye a ubie wa no Mr. Boache ka kire say those who insult Kufuor are villagers utie kurase ewia Ghana sika di we dwa kokot me twen Adentina was Mr. Boache dem. Adentina was Mr. Boache dem. That is the title of my poem. My poem is entitled
Uncle Mr. Boache dem. Say if you think say you have allegations against him, woman was out in the court. What to a yampia? Ube se cap akwa we be din komo. Ache so dem with no proper no good depend anyone say kwa. yen retiu on se wunu aketua so wunu apanyin ko duru ho on se America fo hu se yen se nikura be duru ho abra wa tan America for so many years on so mo hu ana tie nyansa no mo de yaw I say like o se papa no onu ka vitira ate ho sa no ni papa osresre no ma no kura no on kan ho asemo sai se dua ansa ho ma sa no yehwe ntwa so
I was Mr. Boachi dem. Mr. Boachi dem. You people are not supposed to speak about Ghana. Money right biya some beka Ghana honsem. Ya tena krom ha muje kro ni kenten so. Mo boy kasetie di atem adenti am krom ni na di president. Ya tam Ghana sika mamo sa mo fan koye party. Weja
na wadwa say ya tam di amano. Eye mra kwan so ananye mra kwan so. Se mo se maba na mo nim nyansa chance ankrofo no na mo dwene wo man ho a you people need to take legal action against them na mo ji se sika ndi ma ye na hiafo dede no de hia the shouting no de hia how you are making it to look like say and already no de hia no do concern us you know be chirima chire fa ye ho na mom de be fa ye ho pa ne say ye de papa na ko gina mra anim na ko to Ghana mra chi say papa we di Ghana sika 1.5 million Ghana cedi and a 1.5 US that whatever that it is no yeah g na ya g e di am man na nyamfa so no ne hia de no ne as we mu nyina hu say ayatra and people fo bi no ye de sa bi try enye no ne hia ye to aba ne eyi wo mu free aban because him say o mo ho modern and papa we nyini say no a minister of whatever e wan people apan mu or your chicken or your hene a wodi ne ho so. And then instead so we to ni dia friend working in nanano wo friend no Mr. Boachi what I was say but I who say wo papa a sebio mpreduasa onu pote wono onu posi ubu no onu po wosi ubu no mo de akame akwa say anything about MPP bia no eye mo time enso mo so muni ni papa bia mo de ne be kire apart from making noise what impact then a Ghana for abana mo to mam no there ni no ma ben a Ghana for experiences is here I say all of a sudden yeah day I say like me hu de mo aye o na me hu de mo ye e dede na mo say mo firi say mo be ye bro all the dede that you are doing no dey here and akwabna Boachi na Mr. Boachi ni we ni adade instead for you to give that man respect or your chicken or your hineketwa but you feel like dragging him without making any good and tangible point in your statement. Yenkotie nyansani baako ewo hamra ne to aso fama.
Like livelier revival music. That's what I'm going to request. Hannah, can we have revival music? Don't put these. I want you to share with us what has to be done from a protecting these places of worship internationally and in your continent.
Right. Omo invite no ewo one of the Kennedy I think say almost say TV or say media. Now invitation mu na omo bisa say wono ankasa no maybe because one the continent so okupie mu Sudan money whatever the course say South Sudan say whatever and tokwa bi because aye kuma Christopher bi no. Ya say ye hu say wo ye Christo ni a mbisa wasem na ye kun. Eno na ye nua be ma no be kire e be suggest suggesting ya no solutions ni nyina no wadi nkomo eye buafo no kan ya menua oduru one brofo asesa na odi nkomo no mu bom nsam na ko pie mu America me no ka say sia ba bia obefa bia no obi ase who is this young guy woni nyansa sem who is this young guy sabi wa bend them who is this young guy na menua mo say he's a Ghanaian guy who has made Ghanaians proud ye nua be ma ba ko ne de ote ho sabi producer. Oh, Jimmy, first
of all, I think we must acknowledge the courage that our brothers have shown in the face of these crimes being perpetrated against them for the faith they believe in. I think we must give it up for our brothers. So let's put our hands together for them. Now, let's see this what that said. I just want to draw our minds to the point that
Momoye position no wade atena se kura keke no ora wo ho Okatakyie Afrifa otufo na aguranya meti ase we ye guy wate we ye guy woni ate say wakọ America wakobo gama no ho wabo no cause wakọ akokata di so Like only dinkra wane wakata so. Like okodru baby no do obi aka say we odi nipa boy no e ha wo bo no e na ho so wakobbo no. Wakobbo no ho. Enye easy. We America conversation.
All throughout human history, anytime the church has been under attack, it is the church that defends itself. So Christendom should not be positioned to be some sort of a weak link for the other people to be emboldened that they have some monopoly over violence and they will continue to persecute the Christian faith. But with that said, I believe that governments, especially on the African continent, have a social contract with the people, a constitutional mandate to protect the people. So nobody should be left untouched if they perpetrate this crime against people who believe in their faith. So first of all, I call on the African continent, the governments of the African continent, the African Union, because in the African Charter for Human...
This man is talking about Christianity being attacked in Africa. And I watch it, I was say a Christopher and sorry fighting for themselves. And two, anyone can say, your man can say, Kurofobi no Munkwan no more to me, na what's a mona ye jenny or mohon and won't pay no more to Kwadabi. This is the time I was say a Christopher penny for us sorry. Now almost support to a yes, Christopher to fight against those people.
People's rights, it is enshrined in freedom of worship. So why are they not doing anything? If they will not do anything, I believe America has always been the big brother who is always championing. America must impress on these governments, and international bodies must equally impress on these governments to do the right thing to protect the Christian faith. Other than that, the Christian faith must defend itself at all means possible.
And I was a Christopher defend one more self by all means. Now, share. Odin Komono, who have a professional position, listen to what he's saying, because like almost free conversation, and everything that he's saying, is on the point there.
Kwame actually brings up a great point, which is accountability, Christy. So walk me through in terms of these areas where you have these authoritarian governments, you have the Islamic militants. It's all about money too, because they're trying to get these rare minerals in Africa at the cost of the lives. I've seen these videos over and over again of these innocent men, women, and children where they are beheaded. They have to give up their Christian name. If you don't give up your Christian name, you are slaughtered. To what point is that fixable? Is that possible to get to a point that we're being able to protect Christians in these areas, but also, knowing that that we're not alone in this fight? Because I almost feel like Americans they're not aware of this issue that's happening.
Right, so you made a point to the effect that authoritarian leadership and jihadists and all these people perpetrating crime. What we've not averted our minds to is that the persecution of the church is equally an existential threat to even democracy. Because wherever the church has been weakened, democracy does not thrive.
Right.
So I believe that all government that believes in democracy must come to the defense of the Christian faith. Now, with that said, it leaves us, the Christians, with only one thing. There's a hymn when I was sitting down, it kept ringing, onward Christian soldiers marching us to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. I don't want Christians to start. I like.
Bro. I check it, baby. The conversation is in touch and attaching. So you think it's a joke? If you say it easy, so bet me also now do I can't say answer some. If you said that form, if you are sad about one head, then so bet me out.
He said that we must be vigilant, but we must not be afraid. I think it is time that all Christians across the world must rise up and speak against this criminal dastard act being perpetrated by these criminals and cowards who believe that their existence is the extension of the Christian faith. I think we must go back to our militancy of Christendom. Then they will know that they don't have monopoly over violence. I believe so.
I think, Christy, I want to get your final thoughts here in terms.
Enti according to Olono, say those people, they don't have that monopoly over the power. And I was a Christopher no kai say at first no ye military. Now almost fighting almost squarely. Now almost answering support from a country to fight against those people almost say monope. And I was say almost summon a demon whatever. And this trust me, people are hailing him. Now could people in the comment section answer there. I'm say, hey, akwana ko bilete as so we do asako bunu we do asanso amana ohun ye ni nsem bebre. And obi say another gaman town that down onim say on platform bi wo ha na. And obi say hwe ye de nyansa na ko and nyansa mketoa. People are dragging yabaza. I friend say Kevin Taylor abra Okatakyie Afrifa e make Ghanaians proud. Ewo amewe eka. We subscribe, like, share, comment, share, be my crowd. Bye bye.